In College Station around 3:45, thousands lined up along the train route to pay their respects.
And we have a live picture from College Station, I believe, showing the activities there. The president has just been buried at the site there, just near the building you're seeing here, the George Bush Presidential Library. He's being buried right next to his wife of 73 years, Barbara, and their young daughter, Robin.
NBC's Jay Gray takes a look at today's celebration of life.
After 4 days of public mourning, today's service was private and personal.
Today we are gathered to celebrate the life of a man that we all adored.
1,200 or so filling St. Martin's Church, where President George H.W. Bush worshiped his oldest grandchild and namesake, honoring his Gampy.
George Herbert Walker Bush was the most gracious, most decent, most humble man that I will ever know.
His best friend and former Secretary of State, Jim Baker, struggling to say goodbye.
Because our glory, George, was to have had you as our president and as such a friend.
Long before his passing, Bush had asked his favorite group, the Oak Ridge Boys, to sing at his funeral.
Bright shining as the sun.
Another favorite, Reba McEntire.
For thine is the kingdom.
Brought President George W. Bush to tears. As his flag-draped casket left the chapel and adopted hometown of Houston for the last time, thousands lined the streets and train tracks leading to College Station as a locomotive bearing his name carried the 41st president back to the place he always felt most comfortable, at his wife's side. Jay Gray, NBC News, College Station.
And many of those same people at the George Bush Presidential Library also gathering for an intimate funeral service at Mr. Bush's home church in Houston.
KXAN's Steffi Lee shows us how decades of Bush's guidance, love, and friendship shaped their lives today.
We're about 4 blocks away from St. Martin's Episcopal Church. A memorial was set up outside the gated community President Bush was a part of. The way President Bush was able to connect with people so quickly and easily is a repeated sentiment shared by close loved ones as they continue to celebrate his life.
He just exuded everything my grandmother would have wanted me to be.
Lynn Hughes was 23 when he met President George H.W. Bush and volunteered on his campaigns.
He gave me lots of serious advice. Barbara gave me a lot of serious advice.
Losing the president means losing his mentor and role model.
I would prefer it were 20 years later, but it's profoundly sad. Not as much for George, who crammed 3 lives into one.
Claire Pickard worked for his administration. She and Patrick Southern say lessons learned in the White House are lessons for life.
Loved his humor, his gentleness, his kindness, and making us all feel like such a part of his life.
George Bush had our back. He cared about every one of us. When there was a fatality, it showed for him. It really broke his heart. And when you have that kind of love and care from a president, you want to do anything for it, and we all did.
Their memories shine a light on a somber day to reflect and remember.
And we were having dinner, and he said, let's discuss death. And we all said, we can't imagine that you'd want to talk about death. And we said, we start with you. And he said, I am not afraid to die. I just don't want the party to end.
People who live here in Houston say they also won't forget the Bush family's presence in the city and how humble they were. In Houston, Steffi Lee, back to you.
Steffi, thanks. All week long, people have been sharing their stories of the former president. We have some of our favorites online for you. You can see some of the most memorable moments from this week of services all around the country. That's at KXAN.com.
As we head to break, we want to show you one last live look at George H.W. Bush's presidential library. It's at the Texas A&M College Station. His friends and family are there right now, paying their final respects. We'll be right back.